3, go. Yes? The story takes place in Verona, Italy, where two families are fighting. The families are called the Montagues and the Capulets, and they have hated each other for a very long time. At the beginning of the play, the Prince of Verona warns both families to stop fighting. And if anyone is caught fighting in the streets, they will be sentenced to death.
And after you hear that, you go on.
One of the main characters is called Romeo Montague. Romeo is usually a peaceful and interested more in love than in fighting. At the beginning of the play, Romeo tells his cousin Ben and his friend Mercutio that he is sick in love for a girl who won't love him back. Ben and Mercutio tell him,
Forget it.
and ask him to go to a costume party at the house of Capulet. They know it will be dangerous because they are Montagues, but they think it'll be fun. Old man Capulet has one daughter named Juliet. He is hoping Juliet will marry Count Charis and excited for them to spend time together at the party. Capulet wants his party to be a safe place for love to bloom. When his nephew, Tybalt, tells him
There are Montagues at this party.
Capulet demands that Tybalt leave them alone and enjoy the party. While at the party, Romeo meets Juliet. He instantly falls in love with her and is sad to hear that she is the daughter of his family's enemy. Romeo decides to risk his life and sneaks under Juliet's bedroom window to speak with her. While he watches and waits, he hears Juliet.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, O Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse. Or if thou wilt not, be sworn by my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Oh, beast of other name. What's in a name that which he called a rose by any other name will smell as sweet?
They speak at the window and make secret plans to get married, even though their families are enemies. The next day, Romeo and Juliet go to Friar Lawrence, who agrees to marry them. Friar Lawrence hopes their wedding will bring peace to their families. On the way home from the wedding, Tybalt, who is still angry that the Montagues came to the Capulets' party, challenges Romeo to a duel in the street.
Montague should never be at that party. I refuse to fight.
Mercutio agrees to fight Tybalt instead.
Montagues can be at that party.
Romeo tries to stop the fight and accidentally gets in the way. Tybalt stabs Mercutio and Mercutio dies. Romeo is so angry and sad that Mercutio is dead that he agrees to fight Tybalt and then kills him. Ben begs Romeo
You have to run away.
so that the Prince of Verona cannot sentence him to death. Juliet is sad.
Why are you so sad? My cousin is dead and Romeo has to return.
She has another problem. Her father is forcing her to marry Count Charis. She goes to Friar Lawrence for advice. Friar Lawrence gives Juliet a special type of potion.
This will make you in a 50-50
Friar Lawrence plans to send a message to Romeo so that he can come back to Verona when she wakes and they can leave Verona together. Juliet follows her part of the plan, but something goes very, very wrong.
The cross under the chair. Mrs. Watson, put the cross under the... She's dead!
Friar Lawrence's message never made it to Romeo. Instead, Romeo hears that Juliet is dead. Romeo returns to Verona with a very strong poison. He goes into Juliet's tomb, drinks the poison, and dies. When Juliet wakes up, she finds Romeo laying next to her. She is so sad that she drinks the rest of the potion. And she dies too. This story is a tragedy because the ending is so sad. But there is one good thing that comes from Romeo and Juliet. The Montagues and the Capulets learn what happened to their children and agree that after all these years... No, not yet. After all these years of fighting, that they would start getting along. The Prince of Verona hopes that the story of Romeo and Juliet will keep Verona a safe place. Everyone go sit down.
Oh, no, him.
Everyone sit down. Ready? Come on up.
Mrs. Bruce,
There. Thank you very